everyone. Hi. Let's just see what we got there. I've got a sausage cooking. Woo. Beautiful, just turned it. It's a vegan sausage, and it's looking really, really well. How are you today? Did you see my video on the washing detergent? Watch it right till the end, because I actually do put it into the bottles, but I should have edited it and edited out the bit that I say goodbye. So you might be listening to it and not watching, because I do that a lot. I just put it on and I listen to things. Yeah, make sure you listen to the whole ending and have a look at the bottles. All right, at the moment, why I came back on is because I'm making salads for lunch. I'm making one for lunch, and tomorrow's going to be really busy, so I'm making another one. My other glass bowl is used for coffee, so I picked my coffee beans yesterday. I think you saw me picking them, and then I'm just putting them once in water, because it'll be a little bit easier for me. Now, what's going on here? Yeah, that's right, I was chopping. So just hold on a minute. I should have a plastic bag there. Okay, put that in. Yeah, so what I do is, to make it simple for those who haven't seen before, I actually have a pull-out, it's my knife going on the floor, better wash it, pull-out slidey thing from in the fridge. And this side is just lunches. It's salad. I have a little container here. I've got limes, I've got carrot, I've got beetroot and onion usually in there, but I haven't actually today, so I'm going to have to get some out. And I have avocados. I have all sorts of things in there. I put my mayonnaises in. I don't put my balsamic vinegar in, but I do put my nuts, and I have pepitas, sunflower seeds, and sesame seeds in there. So yeah, I can hear my beautiful beautiful that's a vegan sausage. If you want to find the vegan sausage recipe, it might still be up on this channel, but if it isn't, go to YouTube and have a look on there under Gardening Barefoot Tina, and it should be, yeah, vegan sausages. Get into it. They are so yummy. Don't know if I have changed the recipe or not, or even if I gave it to you, because I'm trying to make a website with all the different recipes that I do use that I find very successful. When you're a vegan, it's really good to have some go-to recipes that are really healthy, good for all the nutrients. So I've done that. I've also got some, I picked some, what went in there, you probably didn't see, but at the bottom, all this green. Okay, I've got basil out of my garden. I've got some kale out of my garden. I have got this curly lettuce out of the garden. I have some spinach, perpetual spinach out of the garden. Did I say oregano? There could be a little mint in there too. I don't know. But I've also got the onion, the spring onion. So I'm going to, or scallion, just chop this up. Can't see it? Okay, and it's making a lot of noise too. So, okay, chop that one up. I actually only thought I was going to make one salad, and then I thought to myself, hey, you know what, I need 2 salads, because I've got things to do tomorrow that are that are going to be really, it's going to put me into a really busy day, and I don't want to find myself stuck with no lunch, which would be really, yeah, really awful. So I don't put, when I make a salad for tomorrow, I don't put the mayonnaise or or even the balsamic vinegar in, because I don't know how this is. Is this going to be okay? It's a bit soft. It's not too bad. Let me turn this sausage over. Great. Okay, how am I going here? So yeah, I'm just going to put half on each. That should be enough. And I'm just going to grab a little spoon. This will just make it easier to make little chunks of it. Rather than chopping it. I can't be bothered sitting there chopping it and pushing it and squeezing it and all that sort of thing. Woohoo, look at that. Yum. Okay. That's one half. This one's looking really nice. Starting to look good. I do have to get some, what do you call it? Beetroot, if I've got beetroot, and some onion out of the fridge, because I haven't got any left. So I do put only a certain amount in this one for my lunch one. I keep all the other straws in the other side of the fridge. And this one's a bit hard, this side, so it's not having as much, unfortunately. I might just grab a little bit out of this one. There we go. Or just put it all in the other one and make some tomorrow. Okay, yeah, that's good. Get it all out. Hang on a minute. Doing something different. I'm going to have a whole avocado. Well, it wasn't really whole. But yeah, I'm not going to keep that in. I'm going to have that today. Hey, how you going? Yes, so I'll put the nuts in now, though. Yum. And hang on. Okay, so I have no more beetroot. That has to go on my list, but I do have a small onion, so I can chop that up. Yeah, usually I just buy lots of little tiny beetroots. That way I can just, you know, chop one up or half of one up, and it's beautiful. Okay, into there. Okay. Just put that amount in. Okay, and then I've got celery, so I like celery. Hey, what about this website? Yeah, I talked about it before. No, I put a post up about 64 million men. They're not even men, are they? They're not even animals, because I wouldn't even give them, you know, an animal is a beautiful being. They're criminals. Criminals. I'm going to say the right word. Anyway, 64 million criminals looking at a website that teaches other men how to drug and rape, or just drug and put to sleep so that they can make their wives sleep all night so they can go out to do who knows what. And of course they've got an alibi. Oh, he was there with me all night. Yeah, right. Anyway, yeah, these guys are raping their wives or their girlfriends or their friends, or they're just doing it for fun. to other women or other men. It's not always women either, but they're doing it to their partners and saying, well, I have the right to because they're my partner. So because I'm married to this woman or this man, I can just do this because they are mine. Their body is my body. Their body is for me to do with what I want. I cannot comprehend that. I just can't get my head around it. I've been in similar situations over the years, and you know, made you're the entertainment for the people who drug you. And it's not just that this website is up there. It's that it's not being looked at. The police, you know, no one is looking at it and saying, okay, we're going through this list, we're trying to find these people, and we want to arrest them, and we want them charged. Now, these men, oh, this is looking so yummy. I can't wait to eat this with my sausage. Oh, hang on a minute. It's nearly done. It's like a barbecue over there. These men who are drugging their wives are also filming it. So they're filming their partners unconscious while they do whatever they want to them. And then they're posting it online, on web, out there to millions, 64 million, presumably men, could be women. There are sick women out there too. And I'm saying sick as in mentally disturbed, not as in, oh, that's sick, like they've changed the word, you know, from sick as in you need help, you have a problem, to, oh yeah, that's cool. No, you are mentally disturbed. If you have to do that, if you think you have the right to do it in the first place, and if you don't think you've got the right to do it, and you just think, hey, wouldn't it be fun to see such and such drugged on whatever this is, psychedelic, whatever. Let's watch them dance around all night and let's see what that does to them. It's not fair on the person you're drugging, and it is not fair on their families, their friends, anyone who's there. It's not fair on them seeing that person becoming crazy. Now, if you're drugging to make a person unconscious so you can have your way with them, rape them, that's criminal. That's against the law. It is not allowed, and you're going to be caught. Don't worry, you're going to be caught. It's criminal activity. Now, not only are these men drugging their wives and partners, which is hideous for a start, for all you women out there, if you can't wake up in the morning when the alarm goes, if you're having trouble waking up in the morning, you're thirsty, you can't comprehend, you're thinking, wow, I've slept in a long time this morning, or why have I got these bruises on my body? Why have I got, these things that I didn't have before? What's happening down there? What's happening on my body? What's happening in my mouth? Why do I feel like something has happened to me? Be aware of what's happening to your own body, because you won't know. They'll clean you up. They'll wash you. They'll use any method they can so that you don't know. Now, this is important for you women and men out there. If you're thinking, hey, I think something's going on here. When I went to bed last night, I felt like this, or, I had this on and now I've got that on, or, the sheets have been changed, or something different is happening. Why is this so? It could be that your partner is drugging you, using your body for pleasure, not just your pleasure, but for the pleasure of earning money, earning points, whatever it is, on the internet, selling those videos. You know, what are they doing with those videos? So if you have any inkling, hide a camera in your bedroom, hide a camera in your house, find out what's happening to you. Any inkling of, wow, you know what, why is my hair wet? You know what, you wake up and the back of your hair's wet. You wake up and, you know, your clothing is out of place, or it's not, something's not right. Just start to think about your body. I can give you other instances, you know, about what to look for within your clothing, things like that. But I'm not going to, because the more you share on these things, the more these criminals work out, and then they're going, okay, we've got to look for this, we've got to look for that, because, you know, what if our wives find out? If your wives find out, you're going to jail. If your girlfriends, if your partners, if anyone, your friends find out, you're going to jail, and the jail sentences need to be increased, because this is just awful. You trust this person, you put your trust in this person, and they have abused you. It's abuse. So, okay, yeah, didn't mean to go on about all this while I'm making lunch, but I just find it hideous that people are going around doing these things, and they do it in groups, they do it in, you know, they're not even doing it just, oh, I might do this to someone. No, they work in couples, pairs, sometimes families do it, and it's disgusting. They need to be ashamed of themselves, and they need to be put away. And let's stand together to get them put away. There's nothing funny about drugging another person. There's nothing about, well, how can you see the person that you loved, because you do not love them if you're doing this, the person that you loved lying there while you abuse them in all sorts of ways? And I'm not saying it's just for you either, because you're videoing it, you're putting it out there for other people to see, maybe pay for to see, and it's disgusting. And men are also allowing their friends to abuse their wives and partners. So what they're doing is they're putting their family member to sleep. You know, check what's happening to the children in your family if this is happening to you. And just make sure that you tell somebody about it, because they're allowing their friends to abuse you. They're saying, yeah, come around at 8 o'clock. She should be asleep by then. I'll put it in a dinner. You know, it's such a revolting, disgusting thing when you think, are they putting a drug, a sleeping drug, into my food when I have my dinner to put me to sleep so that I'm for their use at a certain time? You know, is this happening? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it's happening now. And it could be happening to you. And I'm saying, you check yourself. Make sure you think about what things are happening. You know, and don't make things up. We don't want to have a mob of people out there going, oh, I think this and I think that. No, get some evidence. That's what I'm saying. But if you think, geez, why am I falling asleep at 7:30? I'm normally, you know, when he's off, when he's not home, I'm up till midnight doing stuff. How come on these odd occasions I can't wake up in the morning? I'm falling asleep, you know, early. And, you know, what's happening? Well, This is what may be happening. They're either drugging you so they can have their way with you, or they're drugging you so they can put you to sleep so they can go out and have their little playtime. But they're not nice people. Hang on. Oh, yes. Oh, the salad looks good now. Is there anything I've forgotten here? Mayonnaise, I think. So I'll keep this little one for tomorrow. I'll cook a sausage up tomorrow. But at least it's, you know, when I come back from being out all morning and doing this and that, I actually will have a salad for lunch, maybe at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock or something like that. I already did the seed, didn't I? So that one can go in the fridge. Actually, I'll just put it back in this box with everything else. And, well, hang on. Oh, wait. What have I got? What have I forgot? Where are they? Where's my olives? Oh. Okay. I want olives. Don't worry. Yeah, it's one thing after another. I just get so annoyed about this. I get so annoyed about it because, you know, it has happened to me over the years. I don't allow myself to be vulnerable anymore. I basically checked it, worked out what was going on. Look at these black olives. Worked on myself, done some recovery. Yeah. Did some recovery. It's never going away. You're never going to trust anybody. You're never going to be able to, you know, eat with a partner or a friend and go, oh, what's in this? You know, what is it? What could be in this? What could be in that drink? You know, just having that drink. Never walk away. But I mean, women have to do that these days, and men. You've got to do it too. You have got to watch your drinks, you know, when you go out. And that's been a known thing for a long time, because there's these a-holes who really think it's funny to drug people. Well, no, it's not. It's not funny. And you're going down. You're going to go down. That's all there is to it. All right, well, I'm just about done with my salad. So I just want to come in here and make my salad, really. I don't know how I got talking about that subject, but I just want you to know that it's important to be aware. Girls, boys, women, men, be aware of your bodies. Be aware of how you feel, especially in the morning when you wake up. Do I have blood anywhere? Do I have bruises anywhere? Do I have bumps anywhere? Have I got a rash, skin, anything on my body? Think about how you're feeling when you're around certain people. If you're staying overnight, if you're doing this, doing that, what is happening to me? And then, you know, once you are aware of, okay, I think this is happening, next time you're in that situation, get evidence, work out a way of doing that, and get these guys locked up, because that's where they should be, and women and guys locked up, because anyone doing this type of thing is a criminal. Anyway, I'm going to go and have lunch. Sorry about, probably ruining that beautiful salad with a deep, heart-opening story, because it happens to a lot of people out there. Tell me, you know, put a tick, put a like. If something like this has happened to you and you know about it, you know, tell me. Let me know what's happened. And, you know, hopefully you'll get some help. Everyone keeps it quiet. Nobody says anything because they're ashamed of being violated. Why is it the person who's violated feels the shame? It should be the other way around. Men need to be accountable. Women need to be accountable. The abusers need to be accountable, and they don't need to be, you know, oh, I don't want to say anything because, you know, I don't really want to hurt the relationship. The relationship is over. If they're doing that to you, it's over. The next thing you'll be doing is walking out in a body bag, because they're going to either overdose you or they're going to hurt you that much that you are not going to survive. And this is what we want. This is what I want you to do. I want you to survive it, and I want you to get out. But anyway, I'm going. Ciao for now, guys. I've got a laundry liquid video out there. Have a look at that. Save some money and, yeah, save some lives too. Ciao for now.